Hey guys, it's Jessica, and today I'm going to share with you guys a humongous e.l.f. haul. I didn't necessarily buy all of these things. Some of them were given to me from e.l.f., whether it was like sent in a box. Some of it was a gift from them when I went to an e.l.f. event in New York this past week, and it was so amazing. I will link the vlog of my time there. It was the most New York-y trip and the most like overwhelmingly amazing trip, and I have all of you guys to thank, so thank you guys so much. This video is not sponsored or anything like that. They don't know I'm filming this, but I wanted to show you guys because I know a lot of you guys love e.l.f. products. There's a lot of brand new items in here that I can't wait to show you, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm wearing one of these things on my face today. This was actually inspired by my new friend Carol. I will link her channel below. She is the most gorgeous, kind person I've like ever met. I just love her, and she was one of those people when I met her I just felt like we were like soul sisters, like as if we knew each other in another life, because it was so comfortable talking to her and getting to know her. She is amazing. She does incredible tutorials, but she was wearing this one of the days while we were in New York, and I was like, oh my gosh, so I had to pick it out. This is the e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow in Soiree, and I'm wearing it today just on my eyelid and a little bit underneath my lower lash line, but it's just this semi-creamy, it almost feels like a cream shadow. I mean, it kind of is. It's just the most interesting texture. It kind of reminds me of the ColourPop ones, but this color is just this gorgeous kind of like wine red type color, but there's glitter. But what I love about it is it looks glittery, but there's no fallout, and that's why it is like one of the best products I've ever tried. I have a gold and a silver one that I really like, but this color kind of sealed the deal for me. I really like it. How is it that I start every video, like every filming session, without something to wipe my swatches off with? Like every single time I forget about it. I'm like, how after a couple years do I not remember to get that? Anyway, let's keep going. This is a blush called, it's their studio blush called Mellow Mauve. Oh my gosh, isn't this the most perfect blush color you've ever seen? If you have a skin tone similar to mine, it's kind of a satin finish. It's just a really light color, but it is the perfect neutral everyday blush. And these last all day. And of course, like all of e.l.f.'s products, they're really inexpensive. I'm wearing this blush on my cheeks today, and I think it's just a really nice, like I said, just neutral everyday color, and I think it blends really nicely into everything else. It ends up, because it's not glittery or shimmery on its own, it's just that satin finish. It looks amazing if you do want that pop of a highlight on top of it. You don't have to worry about this kind of combating with that. It's just, it is perfect. This was something that everyone is raving about and I hadn't tried, and even when we were in the store they were telling us that this was something that like people are buying like crazy, and it is the e.l.f. Well, I have no idea. I will link the name of it. It's part of their Beautifully Bare line. I will have a list of all the products I'm mentioning down below with links, so I'll have the name of this down there. But it's a primer that's really moisturizing. I haven't had the chance to try it yet, but I am really excited because that's the kind of a primer that I like. It's just a squeezy tube. It comes out white, and then as you blend it, it just, oh my gosh. It has like kind of that silicone type feel where it's really almost slippery and velvety, but it feels moisturizing at the same time. Has kind of a nice scent too, but it is a scent, so if you're sensitive to scents, you might not like it, but I like it. I am so excited to give this a try, especially as we're moving into fall and winter and my skin's getting more and more dry. So I also picked out two of their brand new Aqua Beauty line products. Well, actually I got a couple. I hadn't even heard of this. So they have this new line called Aqua Beauty. Aqua. What is wrong with me today? They have a new line called Aqua Beauty, and I picked out two of the shades. So this one is called Molten Bronzed, and these are their Molten Liquid eyeshadows, by the way. I was excited about these. They've got, some brands have this like in the drugstore, but it's just a doe foot applicator with a cream shadow. And I like these because the consistency is thinner, so it's really easy to spread out really quickly before it dries. And I love this shade. It's just such a pretty bronze color, kind of the perfect one shadow look. You can put it on, smudge it into your crease, and leave. I'm really big on that because, you know, like when you've got a full-time, you know, daytime job or any time job, you are trying to get ready as quickly as you can while still looking put together. So this one I also got. This one is called Rose Gold, and this one I swatched in the store and fell in love. It reminds me of, like, there's a Benefit Cream Shadow called RSVP. It reminds me of that. Kind of like a lighter pink. I swatched it in a weird place. There it goes. It's like a lighter pink champagne-y. Rose gold really is a good name, but it's like a lighter rose gold. I love it. I think these are easy to work with, and I've only used them like once, but even on the swatches, they're just gorgeous. They catch the light really nicely, and I really like it. The next thing I picked up, because I've never tried them, and that kind of blows my mind, but it's the e.l.f. Makeup Removing Cleansing Cloths, and this is a pack of 20. I love that it has like the snap type closure. They have another one with less in it as well. But I like that it's just the sleek black packaging. I use these all the time. I don't use wipes to clean off my makeup unless I'm traveling, I usually do. But I do use these to kind of wipe my swatches off. Like right now I'm in the middle of my Clinique Pep Start ones that they recently sent. I've only used like one. I don't know if they're like any good yet or not. But the e.l.f. ones I figure are gonna be just as awesome and exactly what I need them for, and I would much rather pay a lot less. And again, I kind of like pink is my favorite color, but like comparing the packaging, I kind of like the black packaging better. I think it's just sleek. It reminds me of like the MAC ones as well. So another thing I picked up, because every one of you guys was recommending this, this is the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in Blush Gems. It's one of their baked ones, you already know that. It looks like MAC Soft and Gentle. It is just a really pretty, it never does it justice, just a really pretty highlighter. You can use these wet or dry like most baked products. I feel like you could even use this as an eyeshadow. Just really pretty. I haven't gotten to actually use it on my face yet, so I'm really excited to give that a try and kind of try it side by side with other products that are similar, that are maybe more expensive, to see the wear time and how they wear compared to each other. And just in the middle of this, I was explaining to my coworkers like what I do with my YouTube job, because a lot of them don't really understand this world. I mean, most people don't. So they had a lot of questions for me when I came back from New York, like where I was and like what I was doing and stuff. And I remember one of my coworkers said, oh, so since you did that with that brand, e.l.f. Cosmetics, you did that trip, then you've got to talk really highly about their brand like all the time. You can't like say anything bad about any of their products. And that question was so interesting to me, because I was like, no, like of course I'm still going to be honest about their products, because that doesn't matter. And I would like to think that a really good company would want to hear the good with the bad, because A, they need to know that if, you know, a product they put out really isn't that great, or maybe there's a bad batch out there, they would want to know that. But also, any smart company would know that an influencer or someone like a blogger, vlogger, whatever, is putting content out there about your brand. People are going to trust someone that is honest about it and say the good things but also the bad things about it, because then it's believable and it's real and it's true, and they know that their subscribers would believe them more often. So so I just want you to know, I know like I just did that and then I'm doing this e.l.f. haul kind of, but it's not, I mean, I'm doing this just for fun, and I hope you guys see that. And that if I try some of these products and I hate them, I always let you know, whether it's in like a best and worst monthly video or maybe products I regret buying. I do a lot of those. So don't feel like I'm just gonna, you know, say only positive things, because obviously there are some e.l.f. products I have not liked in the past, and I always tell you guys about it, and I will continue to do so. Tangent is over. Let's keep going. All right, oh my gosh, this one I'm excited about. I've had a similar one to this, but I don't think I've had this shade. So I picked out the e.l.f. Pout Perfector in Glow. And I picked it out because there was another YouTuber at the store with me that had swatched this, and I was like, what is that swatch on your hand? And she told me, and I said, I don't know, like I feel like my skin tone is way too light for that. And so she swatched it on my hand, and I was like, okay, you're right. Like it looks awesome on everyone. It's a very, very glittery lip gloss. It's got a brush applicator, but just wait till you see this up close. Look at all that glitter. It is ridiculous. And with so much like shimmery, glittery, glossy looks on lips right now, and like how that's kind of becoming popular again, thank goodness, I think this is a really good way to do more of a metallic look without going full metallic. It's kind of right in between, and I think that is so perfect based on what's kind of on trend right now. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I don't even like want to wipe that off. Oh, I love it. This I'm so excited about. This is another new product of theirs. This is the e.l.f. Aqua Beauty Blush and Bronzer, and it's aqua infused. I would describe this as a hybrid between a cream and a powder. It's right in between. But I wouldn't call it cream to powder either, because I don't always love cream to powder products. But it's a duo, and it's in bronzed and pink beige. And let me take off the little, oh, I dug my nail in it. I hate when I do that. So it looks really kind of intimidating, I know, and they had a couple shades, but it is like a cream. I don't know how else to describe it to you, but it's also a powder. Oh my gosh, they're so pigmented, and I really liked they had the cream bronzer and blush duo, and I actually really liked that, and I was shocked at how pigmented it was, but how well it blended, but also how well it stayed on. But this is totally more my alley, because I like cream products, but they're not my favorite. But powder products, especially in the wintertime, don't look awesome on my skin either. These are the perfect combination, and I'm so excited to try these out for real. If you are in, like if you live near an e.l.f. Studio store, go in and swatch this, because I didn't think I needed any more blush and bronzer, and then I swatched this and I was like, oh my gosh, I need this in my life. I also got their nude rose gold palette. I really liked the e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette because it's all matte and it's really, really good, especially considering the price. This one is so beautiful. It's just kind of got these shimmery shades mixed in with the matte shades, and I just think there's so many pretty colors to work with. I will say it kicks up some powder, but as long as you're smart about using it, you know, knowing that it kicks up powder, if you're gonna purchase this or if you already have it, just make sure that you tap your brush off before you apply it. Or, you know, you could spray your brush so that way it's not getting everywhere. You know, just take those precautions if you're gonna buy this. But like, these are 3 shades that I think are really, really pretty. They're just really nice, and again, I think the matte shadows are in there. The only thing I would change, I would add one more darker matte shadow. I think they just need one more, but I think it's really, really beautiful. I really like this deeper purple kind of eggplant shade. It's got a gold glitter in it. I think it's really, really pretty. So I love that. I also got their Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer because it's been a while since I've tried one of their primers. This one comes across, let me show you another swatch. It is white when you apply it, but you know, it kind of blends in, and I kind of like that it's white because of course it blends out, but I like that it kind of lightens the area because then any color you apply is going to stand out just a little bit more. So the next thing I got is this eyeliner and shadow stick in brown basic. Oops, I just popped the lid off. So one of them is a liner, and this is a brown liner, perfect for every day. I even today, not this, but I used a brown liner just in my waterline, just to kind of darken it a little bit, but not as stark as black. But then the shadow part is much thicker, and this is, oh my gosh, so, there it is, so golden and just glittery, perfect to kind of pop on the inner corner or put all over your lid, whatever. It's so pretty. So that was one, and then the other one I got was in black and smoke. So the liner in this is black, and then the shadow is more of like a darker silver. So again, it's just retractable. There's the black one next to the brown one, just so you can kind of see the difference. And then the other side is that kind of charcoal silver. I think that's gonna be so pretty in the like winter time. Even if you didn't want to put it all over your eyelid, but just smudging it on the lower lash line, I think would be absolutely gorgeous. One thing that they sent was this moisturizing lipstick in Blackout. They sent this actually a while ago, but I wanted to show it to you guys because if you like those black lips, I love their moisturizing lipstick. It's totally up my alley because I like matte, but I'm very picky about matte formulas. But these are moisturizing, and I would much prefer a moisturizing regular lipstick over a matte one. You're gonna die. Look how black that is. That looks like you're just freaking putting a black cream liner all over your lips. It is so black. I mean, that is just one swatch. A really crappy one, but you know. Black. So if you are looking for just a straight up, like the name is perfect, Blackout. That's exactly what it is. It's not pretending to be anything that it's not. It is straight up black. So if you're looking for that, whether it's for Halloween or just you like that, this is your bae. So I'm also doing a giveaway of just some e.l.f. products that I think you would like. There are 5 products in this giveaway. One of them is this Aqua Beauty Molten Liquid Eyeshadow and Molten Bronze that I showed you earlier. I figured one of you guys would love this. I also included another e.l.f. favorite. This is the Beautifully Bare Total Face Palette. I'm going to show it to you and then I'll put it back in the packaging. I won't swatch it. It's this beautiful like silver. I've already gotten smudges all over it. But the shades are so beautiful. I love this palette so much. So this is one that is part of the giveaway. Another favorite of mine I'm giving away is their lip exfoliator in Sweet Cherry. This is the one I actually traveled to New York with this, and I love it so much. So I wanted one of you guys to have it. Just when you're having a chapped lip kind of day and you want to put on a lip color but your lips look crazy, this like solves your problem instantly. I'm also including the Clay eyeshadow palette in Saturday Sunsets. It just has these 5 eyeshadows, some deeper ones, a light pink and tan, and then just like a really neutral base color you can use all over the lid. These are really, really nice, so I wanted one of you guys to have that. And I'm also throwing in this e.l.f. Intense Ink Eyeliner. It's a thicker liquid eyeliner, and by thicker I mean like the actual felt tip is, it comes to a point but it's a little bit bigger. I think this is a really nice product. I think you guys would love it too. So if you are interested in entering this giveaway, I will link below the Rafflecopter so you can enter. There will be a couple different ways to enter if you're interested, and all the other info you need for this giveaway is also below. Other than that, I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope you'll subscribe before you leave to catch more affordable makeup videos, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.